Welcome to a new transmission episode, live channel transmission of Mission Soul Live. Inside the community of the Mission Soul Playground, build and grow your mission brand movement, and also being broadcasted and shared inside of our YouTube platform. Every week, I come here to connect with you. As you know, beautiful souls, we didn't come to Earth to do things alone. We are supported by so many of our teams of light, angels, all the non-physical beings, all of these beautiful non-physical beings and family. But we are also surrounded by a collective of humans who share at the core of their being this mission. And together, we are here to create new timelines for ourselves and for humanity. Timelines where more abundance, freedom, and expansion exist. Timelines where a more compassionate world gets to be created. And we are not going to do that only by praying. If you have gifts that you want to share with the world, you know in your heart of hearts the importance of sharing this with the world. You know this is your path. You know that you are not going to, even if you currently have a job, it is your aspiration to be able to create a full-blown abundant life from that, what makes your soul sing. And this is what we stand for. We give you the moves, we give you the frequency, we share the amounts of embodiment around putting yourself out there and creating an architecture and an infrastructure in the world that allows you to spread your wings so beautifully and be seen more, be honored more, honor your channel, and have a beautiful coded, light coded stage. If you're here live, let me know. And if you're on the replay, hashtag replay, woohoo, and let's go, baby. I want to start sharing with you how the journey is going to go for this beautiful episode. The first thing that is going to happen, I'm just going to touch on one or two housekeeping details that are important. And then as we start moving into the portion of the channeling and the training, I'm going to be sharing with you a story. Then we're going to move into the training portion of the live, which today we're going deep on creating timelines of your own choosing inside your marketing. Yes, going deep on that as well. Marketing for ascending souls is not even marketing. Already giving you the spoilers. And then we are going to move into a beautiful announcement that if you're already part of the Mission Brand Playground membership, you're going to be delighted and very excited to be receiving this announcement of what the journey is going to look like from now on, the changes that has happened inside of the membership. And if you are not part of the membership, I'm going to be sharing with you why this is the best, beautiful, most expansive moment to join in and join this collective inside the membership, because we are going on the spaceship. We are boarding the spaceship in a couple of days' time, and we are going to be landing in beautiful, beautiful timelines. We're going to have a beautiful journey over the next 3 months and beyond, and landing on a beautiful timeline at the end of these 3 months. And then I'll be sharing more of, okay, what's next, etc., etc. So thank you so much for being here. And if we are not connected already on Instagram, remember, at Mission Soul. So excited to see you there. So let's go into the housekeeping details. This transmission is going to go for anywhere between 30-40 minutes, maybe less. That's one. Another one, yes, as I said at the beginning, it's going to be shared also inside of the Instagram group. I'm sorry, inside of the YouTube channel, and it's being broadcasted inside of the Mission Soul Playground Facebook community. So if you're watching this on YouTube, please note that in the notes of this video, there's a link for you to join the community and connect with others just like you. Compassionate, big-hearted humans with a huge mission on Earth that is being birthed in this lifetime, baby. The other detail to share is, let me see. Well, I guess like that's it for that portion. And if I remember, then I'll be sharing with you in a moment. Oh yeah, very important. It came back. These episodes are now going to be broadcasted and delivered on Mondays at 9 a.m. EST or 9 a.m. Cancun time. So wherever you are in the world, please know that we are starting the week this way. And for those of you in Australia, New Zealand, a huge part of our family is on those and in these parts of the world. Of course, remember that if you cannot make it live, you're going to be able to join the replay. It's staying in the Facebook group, so super easy. You just look for Mission Soul Live, and you're going to be able to find this week's episode. All right, so now I want to share a story with you. Around this time, 12 months ago, I had something brewing in my being. And it was a desire. This desire had me dreaming about running my first group program and mastermind. The way I created this format was a group and mastermind, a group program and plus mastermind. I was just coming back from Europe. I spent there pretty much all September of last year. I celebrated there my birthday, which is on September 26th. And upon returning, and once I grabbed my calibrations, I was so ready to go all in. Because it has been plenty of years since I knew in my heart of hearts that time was up for me to start going front stage. Because back until then, I had this vision of I'm supporting the world. The way I was fulfilling my vision was by supporting humans with brands, with mission brands. One of my clients, for example, I help her go from the offline world into the online world. She was just starting to posting more on Facebook. She started delivering her first masterclass on Facebook, and I helped her do her website and all of the backend. She's Gabby Kowalski, who is also my mentor, and it's still my client for operations. I'm her operations, queen of operations. and so up until then, I was supporting people with their mission brands. I was supporting people as a strategist. I was a lead coach on another container, on another program from another six-figure coach in the personal evolution industry, but I didn't have this. I didn't have my platform. I didn't have, it wasn't me front stage. There was a lot of work to be able to make it to this point where it was like, okay, it's on, baby. And that's another story for another time. Now, when I started, shortly after, around the end of October, this desire came through. You are going to deliver a program for your collective, or your community. And this program, whose name is Coded Stage, is going to teach people and show people how to forget about a brand. You're here to create a movement. The evolution of this work today is I actually help people with their mission brands. So yes, it's not a brand, so different. We're going to talk about this today. And so many people here inside of this collective of mission souls are not only coded to run mission brands, but large global communities and movements. So I support people on these 3 different configurations. And they all have inside the mission brand, by the way. So this is pretty much like the foundation. October. And so like, as this landed and it was like, okay, I'm doing this. I started to download what the program was going to be about, creating the page for people to pay all of these grant. Like, mind you, I didn't even have Stripe at the moment. So the payments were going through by direct deposit, or people were paying on my boyfriend's PayPal. But that, but it was like, it was the energy, guys. It was just like, like this thing of, yes, this needs to happen now. This momentum is leading me towards the birthing of this offering and delivering this offering for my community. Nothing was going to stop me. This was going to happen, and this was the timeline. So even though I didn't even have, hi Phyllis, so good to see you. I can see on my phone, you just like the transmission. So let the community know where you're joining us from, because we have people all over the world. So yeah, so you can also connect more locally as well. So it was pretty much like, this momentum was leading up to, I am going to launch and I'm going to run this program. So 1-2 months in, it's already November. I have the infrastructure. I had my strategy, the way it was going to go. I went all in. I started to talk on socials. And then guess what happened? I said, you know what? I'll be happy if 5 people join. If 5 people join this beautiful offering. Actually 6, I'm sorry, 6 people. Yes, 6 people. By the day we were ready to begin this journey, I had 5 beautiful souls inside this offering. I had only 1 spot left to have a fully sold out launch, first launch of a program for a brand that was 2 months in, had less than 100 people inside of Instagram. And here's the reason why I'm sharing this story today with you. In the context of the training of creating timelines of your own, choosing inside your mission brand and inside your market. The reason why I'm sharing this with you is because, and another huge thing here is that, traditionally speaking, people out there in the 3D matrix of business and marketing, they say November is one of the worst months. You should be launching something small. This is just what happens. This is how it works. People don't buy. And there was I with my dreams, with my mission, a mission that had been on the building and on the making, not only for the prior 8 years, since I began supporting people with their online businesses and brands, but through a whole lifetime, and even more, as so many of you. And I made it. It was a $750 offering. Those who joined and paid in full had a private session with me, so I had people paying in full. This was a very joyous moment for me. And I was so happy every time a soul entered into that container. And to this day, people are still receiving from that codex that was shared inside of that beautiful program and mastermind. The reason why I share this with you is because there will be people out there telling you, oh, don't post between 7 and 9. Post between 9 and 10. Oh, don't post on a Tuesday. Don't post on a Monday. Post on a Wednesday. Post on a Thursday. Post on a Sunday. There will be people out there telling you that what you're aiming for, it's not going to work, because that's just not how it happens. Tradition. And what I'm here to tell you is that that is a grid. That is a construct. And it is the reality only if you are inside of that grid, inside of that construct. And this is why this conversation was so important for us to have today. Your mission brand is an abundance temple. I'm gonna say that again. Your mission brand, it's not a brand like any other in the world. It is a channel construction and a channel grid that once you activate in your own sovereign way, with your own sovereign codes, in co-creation with all that you are, your heart, your soul mission blueprint, it does not operate into any 3D matrix grid. It actually exists in between dimensions. And at the end of the day, it becomes a true mission abundance temple. A temple where you get to receive people and serve from the masterful codes within your heart. Serve from your embodiment. Serve from your joy. Serve from all that you are. Serve from your frequency. And it is a temple that co-creates also, that we get to activate in co-creation with a divine trinity of light, love, and abundance. And as a result, this mission brand of yours, this beautiful coded stage platform, infrastructure, and architecture becomes the physical way in which you end up receiving. You end up embodying more light. You end up embodying more love. And you end up embodying and receiving more abundance. If this is landing for you as you hear me speak, drop a comment in the chat, comment with the word abundance in the chat. Let me know you're here with me. What if I would have heard those people? What would have happened if I would have been plugged into those narratives? I'm going to tell you what would have happened and what wouldn't have happened. What would have happened is I let go of my creator power. And what wouldn't have happened is 5 lives forever impacted. 5 lives that wouldn't have received codes that their soul were ready for. And as I'm telling you this, I can just feel the fire within me rising. Because here is what I see. And now we're going to start stepping into the portion of the training and the channel transmission. You get to create timelines of your own choosing. And the main reason for this, let me explain, is because this thing of yours that you want to put out there, correct me if I'm wrong, this is not something that came from your mind. My beautiful soul, this came straight from your soul. This came straight from your heart. This came straight from the challenges, the experiences that you have gone through, your enthusiasm, the way you co-create in certain playgrounds, and your desire to support others. When we have those components and these things present with us, we are in front of, and we can know that we are co-creating with something that goes beyond us, with something that is alive, has its own consciousness. That's the first level right there. This desire didn't come from your mind. It came as a full co-creation within all that you are, and also the souls of those who are waiting to receive from you. There are so many illusions when you are in the path of building and growing your mission in the world, especially as a mission brand in the digital space. One of them is, oh, but there are already people talking about this. But there are, Marga, there are already people sharing about these things, and they have a bigger platform. There are already people with the same messaging. My message is not even original. There are people out there. That's true. First of all, let me acknowledge all of that is true. There are people with your same message. Our messages are not fully like, oh my God, this is so revolutionary for the most part. Some other people have a very similar message. But the reason why everyone still has clients, and someone who starts something in 2 months can get her own clients to serve, is because these channel creations are unique in themselves. There is just one Marga, there is just one Phyllis, there is just one Deva. Our offerings are unique in themselves. Because what you're made out of inside, and the experiences, the way you see life, everything, the experiences you've been going through, give a very different shape to whatever channels through. And is the exact shape that some people in the planet are meant to receive and desire to receive. Why they sign up with one person and they didn't sign up with another person? There was something about that other person that calls them in. It is the way they speak. It is the way they laugh. It is the way they move. It is the way they speak. It is the way they organize information and put it out there. It is just something about them. So because of this, there are people right there. This is the next piece to this. Well, let me complete that. Because of this, there are clients for everyone. Of course there are. And at the same time, there are people who are not going to take on the next evolutionary journey and receive the next piece of the puzzle unless that person who they need to receive from becomes visible to them. And that person is you. So every time that there is something capable to prevent you from stepping into your calling, from being seen more, from putting yourself out there, from launching that masterclass, from launching that group. You are not only preventing your own growth, abundance flow, or success, you are preventing the evolution of the entire planet. These people cannot move to the next layer of their evolutionary journey until the right mirror, until the right light, until the right lighthouse appears in their universe and goes, hey, come here. I have something excited to tell you. They go like, who is that person? Never seen her before. Interesting. Let me actually go and have a look. And off they go and enter into a portal, the portal of your Instagram, the portal of your Facebook group, the portal of your live transmission, the portal of your live chat, live language video that you posted somewhere, the portal of a blog post. This is how it works. Marketing is not marketing for ascending souls. Marketing is actual seeding of codes into the grids of Gaia. In many ways, but very specifically also into the digital grids, into the digital space, for certain pieces of information to start to accumulate for your audience and for your tribe, your soul mission tribe, and for other humans to start normalizing certain information and get themselves ready to say, yes, I'm signing up with you. I don't care if you have only 98 people on your Instagram. I love you. I love your energy. I love what I received from that live transmission, from that reel. I want more. I want you to help me. I want you to guide me. I want to play this game with you. Marketing is not even marketing. Marketing is an architecture, a grid work architecture that we masterfully unleash into the world. And this is what I teach people inside of my programs, because it has a lot of layers to it. And selling is not selling. Selling and doing this marketing and calling souls into your world for them to transform is literally portal work. Marketing is also portal work, where my Instagram is a portal, where when you step into this playground, this and this and this is going to become available for you. And this and this and this, you're going to remember. And this and this and this is going to happen. And if you enter my Facebook group, this is going to happen. And if you come here to Mission Soul Live on a Monday morning, this is going to happen. And this is what we are doing. This is what you're doing. So now tell me, now that you know that you're actually doing grid work on the planet and in the digital grids of Gaia, and if you know that it's not marketing and it's not selling, it's literally building portals where once people goes through them, everything shifts and transforms at a quantum rapid speed level. What does linear time has to do with any of this? Does it matter that you launch your creation, your brand, your messaging 2 months ago? No, it doesn't matter. Because people who want what you sell what you offer have been waiting for this for a while now, have been ready to take on this journey for a good while now. And the only thing that's missing is you saying, fuck yes, today, I'm gonna post. Today, I'm gonna sit down and start creating my program. And then start talking to people out there about it, even if it's not fully ready. Today, I'm gonna do that, make that real. Today, I'm gonna talk about this topic that I've been like, oh my God, should I talk about this? But this is brewing inside me. Today, you're going to talk about this on your podcast. Today, you're going to say, Marga, I want to join the freaking membership. I want to take advantage of the current price. I saw the page. It includes so much juiciness. This is my next step. Or private mentorship, or an intensive, or the Mission Brand Mystery School. Send me information about that you haven't even launched. It is today. Let me check on the comments. Hi, Marga, had a very time. I'm so happy that you're here, my beautiful soul, my beautiful Laura. Let me just try to see if I can mute this video. Yeah, so I can see the comments. Hey. Phyllis from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Yes, my love. So for those of you in Canada, there's so many of us all over the world, all over the space. Linear time has nothing to do with this. People who want what you offer have been waiting for it and have been waiting for you for a long time now. And now it is time for you to say, maybe tomorrow I'll doubt I have what it takes, but not today. Maybe tomorrow I'll keep postponing, but not today. Today I'll take action. Today. Your masterful codes that you are sharing in this incarnation also didn't happen fully within the span of this lifetime. There are so many of you channeling codes from versions of you who existed in other configurations and slices of time. There are many of you who are sharing codes that you received inside the womb from before incarnation. So what does linear time has to do with any of this? Has to do with you putting yourself out there, with other people telling you it's a good moment to post, it's a bad moment to post, it's a good moment to launch, it's a bad moment to launch. I am so happy and grateful. And I thank God, Sophia, Gaia, the universe, that I didn't listen to any of these people. And this is why we are creating this playground here on Facebook, at some point also a podcast on Instagram, and inside the membership, the Mission Brand Playground membership, for us to step into a more delicious playground where we get to unleash our mission outside all of those paradigms from the 3D matrix and linearity. If you're here live with me, put quantum time in the comments. Type in quantum time in the comments. Let me know that you're here with us. We're building a playground for all of us to keep playing in togetherness, in community, in quantum time. Playing this game in quantum time, completely outside of linear time. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. And of course, if you're in the replay, feel free to also comment. Quantum time, says Laura. Yes, sister. Yes. Yay. So, my loves, now that we are on this deliver the channel transmission, we're going to go into a little training and then go into the last portion and last part of today's Mission Soul Live. The one thing that I can recommend for you, and the one thing, and I'm very excited about the announcement that comes with this piece. If you are wanting with even more intentionality to step outside of the linear grids and linearity and the 3D matrix of marketing, one of the things that you want to become very masterful and amazing at is at learning how to build your own momentum. Learning how to build your own momentum. Momentum is not something that happens to us. Momentum is something that we get to action and make happen. You start on a movement. You start in a motion. You activate this motion. And as you activate the motion, as you roll, you start rolling the ball up to a hill. And at the beginning, it takes effort. It takes effort. You're dealing with your own weight, and you're dealing with the weight of this ball that you're pushing uphill. But then what happens? Then when we reach uphill and the descent starts, the ball starts rolling, and you're actually need to hurry and run to catch the ball. When we see a lot of seeds sprouting and blooming and starting to bloom in our mission, it's the result of so many different actions and so much momentum that we built, which all of a sudden flourish. Is the exact same thing. It's the exact same thing. It's just like at the beginning, it feels like I'm going live here, I'm sending this email, I'm doing this, I'm also crafting my offerings, I'm also doing this, I'm also learning how to be better on Instagram, all of these things. But all of these things that keep the motion going, at some point, create this momentum that it doesn't require you to move as much for it to continue happening. And this is a delicious moment that we get to create. And this is where you can harvest the most amount of fruits and rewards from your work. So how does building momentum inside a mission brand looks like? Well, it looks like, for example, I'm going to give you a practical example. It looks like going into your Instagram stories and telling your community that you're going to launch, that you're relaunching your show, your live show on the Facebook community on Mondays at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, and adding links for people to join the Facebook group. And then you see, oh, so-and-so from Instagram came to my Facebook group. Amazing. Now we have 2 playgrounds where we are going to see each other and play. It looks like you posting in your Facebook wall, the banner. Mission Soul Live happening inside the Mission Soul Playground Facebook community. Join with this link. We're going to talk about this. It's going to be amazing. And then you see people joining the group. It looks like coming here and delivering and hanging out with your community. Laura, if you can comment in the chats, where are you joining us from? Right now, I know that, well, Phyllis had to go, but Laura is still here live. I love hanging out with you. I couldn't be more happy to be on Monday morning instead of an office, hanging out with Laura and hanging out with all of those of you who are watching the replay inside the group, inside the YouTube channel. This is joy. This is life. Then I'm going to be sending this as an email. Hey, my tribe, join this, click this link and watch the replay. And they get to receive from my codes. And many of you comment, many of you send me private messages. Marga, I heard you say this, thank you. And this is a beautiful way in which we activate momentum, a series of motion. There's clarity around what is it that you are offering, what is it that you're delivering. There is a clear intention. Today I'm here to deliver codes and a channel transmission on creating your own timelines in your marketing, timelines of your own choosing in your marketing. How? Via momentum, via momentum. And this is it. Laura is currently from Oklahoma, currently in Oklahoma. Hey, Karen. Karen, if you could comment in the chats, where are you joining us from? Our tribe is all over the world. I love being here. And this is the result of momentum building. So one of the keys to create timelines of your own choosing inside of your mission brand is by learning how to play with momentum. Momentum looks like actions that you take that have a clear intention, and you become the promoter of it. You get excited for it. I was excited to be in here. I did my hair this morning. I put on my Sophia beautiful jewelry. I'm so excited to be here. There is another training in my YouTube channel, and it's also inside this Facebook group, but you can find it easily inside of our YouTube channel, and I'm gonna add it into the comments here somewhere, all about building momentum. So you can also go deep into how to create momentum inside your mission. But this is one of the ways in which we build client momentum, tribe attraction momentum. All right, so that's one of the ways in which we create our own timelines. We start activating and playing with the forces of momentum, and for the purpose of bringing souls in, for the purpose of growing our tribe. So I had 2 people this week joining the Facebook community. It's been a while and people hadn't been joining because I was not inviting them. Guys, this is something that happens because we make an effort, we make it happen, and then it happens. So those 2 new souls that enter, it's like glory to the heavens. This is momentum. This show, it's a great example of how you can build momentum to attract your tribe. Now, once again, I'm gonna actually keep talking about this more and more. I'm gonna go live this week, etc. But this is a little space that we have inside of as a community. And by the way, if you have any question, drop it in the chat, because as I'm here live, like I can help you with anything. And if it's topic related or something different, but it's mission related, drop it in the chat. And now I'm very excited to talk to you about what's next. If you are listening to this transmission and you are like, Marga, I'm done with playing in linearity. I'm done with seeing myself going into loopholes and timelines where I don't own my confidence. I prevent the evolution of the entire planet by thinking that my issues around visibility can be larger than sharing my message, then can be stronger than putting myself and my message out there. If you are ready to go into your momentum building era, I have something extremely exciting to share with you now today. Beautiful soul, as you know, we have a membership, and this is a low-cost membership to help you grow your mission on Earth and your mission brand movement. This is called the Mission Brand Playground membership. And for the next 7 people who join, is only $35 a month. And you can stay for as long as you desire. Inside of it, there is a library of resources, content plans, trainings. And we recently changed the format of the shifted. It recently went through a full evolution, the membership, because one of the purposes of the membership is to do things as a collective, to be connected, and for me to be able to share the codes of creating momentum and building a global mission brand with you. So with this in mind, it used to be something like I was sharing channel practices to channel your content, practices to embody more confidence, all of that is still there. And actually we brought back all of the transmissions from past months. So all of that's still there and more are going to drop in. But it also used to be something where I deliver a strategy for you. And that was it. And all of you went and applied the strategy. Well, now there's going to be even more playfulness in this part around receiving and implementing a strategy for the month. And of course, some of these strategies you get to keep implementing, because the more you do, the more momentum you build. So with this in mind, something beautiful got created inside of the membership, and this is a mini mind. So think about like a mastermind, but it's a mini mind, because it's still as powerful, but we see each other. We're going to have certain touch points. It's not like we're going to be always connected on a chat, but we actually we are. But like a mini mind is a beautiful configuration where you get to receive codes and also a level of support from me. So what I'm very excited to introduce to you, and let me see if I don't know if I can share my screen, so I'm not going to try it. But this is the momentum building era mini mind. And let me actually have a look if I'm, because I have it in my phone, if I'm saying the name right. Yes, it's the Mission Brand Momentum Era. The Mission Brand Momentum Era 3-month mini mind. What I want to ask you is, where will you be at the end of 2023? I know for me, this last quarter of the year, these last 3 months are going to be some of the most powerful 3 months inside of my brand. I'm going to launch Bodies of Work. I'm going to launch Divine Offerings. I'm going to go bigger. I'm going to be even more, go all in my visibility game. And I want to share the behind the scenes with you. Inside the Mission Brand Momentum Era 3-month mini mind, which if you're already part of the membership, you have access to it, no extra cost. And if you want to be part of it, all you need to do is access the membership, which means that you get access to a full library of trainings and beautiful resources to connect at a quantum level with your mission. And also you get access to this mini mind. Inside of this mini mind, you're going to have access to a monthly training with me. The first training is going to be this Wednesday. So in 2 days' time, Wednesday, Mexico time. And we're going to go deep on the topic of Tribe Attraction Momentum. It's a Tribe Attraction Momentum Masterclass. So techniques, what to do, receive a full strategy on tribe attraction for your mission brand. Besides this training, you're going to be part for the next 3 months of a chat happening on Messenger, on Facebook Messenger, where you're going to receive extra audio trainings from me, sharing the behind the scenes on why I'm doing this, why this action, like the logic, the strategy behind things. So you're going to be able to receive a behind the scenes on how I'm doing things. And also share what actions are you taking to build momentum, to attract your tribe, to call souls in, share your wins, and connect with others. So basically what I'm telling you is we're going on a spaceship. Welcome to the vortex. I'm going to be dropping the link now into the chat for the Mission Brand playground. So if you are ready to join in, then this is a beautiful opportunity. And if you are live with me and you join the membership while we are live, then let me know so I can celebrate you. Good topic, says Laura. I'm so happy you're excited, my love. I'm so happy you're excited because I absolutely freaking love it. So let me see if I posted the right link. No, I didn't. 1 second. So, brand. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Gonna delete this one and add the right one. And if you join while we are live, let me know. So we are going to celebrate together. So we're going to have access to the training. We're going to have access, which the first training drops on Monday. It's going to be a monthly training, so you can apply all of these. And the minimind inside the playground is going to go from the 15th of October, so basically from today until the 15th of January. So that means that we are going to cross the year together, that we're going to be sharing inside the group. This is what I'm doing. I'm celebrating this. A person joined my Facebook group. A person joined my community. A person joined my membership, my program. You're going to see the behind the scenes of my launches. It's going to be very amazing for the next upcoming programs inside my brand. And you're going to have access to one call with me a month, which is going to be a hot seat coaching and Q&A, where you can basically bring whatever you want and desire to, and access to me live on the call. And if you cannot attend one of the calls because of the schedule, you can post it in the group in the form of a video or in the form of an audio. And I'll create a thread inside of the chat, and I can reply to it while we are live in the call. So all of this is going to happen at no extra cost if you're already inside the Mission Brand Playground. And if you are not part of the membership and you desire to join, for the next 7 people, I'm actually already in conversations with one. So I know one of them is already joining from Costa Rica. So for the next pretty much 6 people who join, you get to lock in the $35 per month for lifetime. And of course, you can also join for 6 months. So you also get some savings. And then the price is going up to 56 US, because the actual value of the membership is closer to $100 per month. But for now, this is my way to be able to support even more of you who are just like starting. And yes, and because you are part of the community, while you're one of the original people here, like the OGs, right? Like one of the first people inside of the community. Let me actually have a look at the comments. What have you loved so far about this transmission? If you're watching the replay, please share it in the comments below, because I'm gonna read this comment, or I'm gonna read it on YouTube, and I'm gonna be so happy. And also, if you have any question, I may reply to you as well if it's possible. So I'm so happy that you're here with me. And this is it, babe. Your mission is not, once you activate the true architecture of your mission brand, once you activate the mission brand crystal, once you activate the living consciousness, once you enter into co-creation, once you really grasp the multidimensionality of your mission, you can have a deeper awareness on how this is not a creation that operates in the third dimension. It operates from the fourth, fifth dimension and beyond. So my biggest thing, my biggest share to you today is, number one, it's time. It's time for you to understand that there is no time. That the world needs us yesterday. That this is not even the first incarnation that you have on earth trying to fulfill your mission. You have been here before. And if you don't do what you're supposed to do in this lifetime that you already know, which is basically just share your heart, share your voice, be you, have your platform, unleash your mission brand into the world, you're going to come back again. You're going to incarnate again to try to fulfill the mission. In this incarnation, you have everything that you need. You have internet, you have electricity, you have water, running water, you have a cell phone, you have your voice, and you can use it without being burned at the stake. So it is up to you to place those things that prevent you from sharing all that you have to share with the world for tomorrow. Tomorrow, maybe tomorrow. Take action today. Show up today and have fun today. And understand that because this is a multidimensional creation, you get to actually play on a playground that is completely in a completely different configuration than those ones of the linear time and any other matrix where certain rules apply and limitations. There are no limitations. There are only infinite possibilities for you to fulfill this calling on earth and do it in a way, in an abundant, delicious, delicious way. Let me know in the comments what you have loved the most. I'm so happy you were here. If you missed the first part, watch the story that I shared at the beginning on how I went from 0 and just 98 people on my Instagram brand, 2 months in the slow months when nobody buys, to having an almost sold out launch with 5 people in for my first course and mastermind. And why this is also possible for you, for all of us, and even more and beyond. If you're going to take one thing today, is remember that the thing that you offer, that someone out there has been looking for it for a good while now. And once you put yourself out there and they are able to see you and you shine bright like a lighthouse, it doesn't matter if it's July, it doesn't matter if it's the 23rd of December, it doesn't matter if it's Thanksgiving and they only have 50 minutes in the bathroom, they're going to be buying it. They're going to be signing up because this is the coded medicine that their soul needs. Stop preventing the growth and the evolution of humanity by not surrendering anything that is between you, your mission, and what wants to come through your channel, and the world. This is the medicine that the world needs. I love you so much. See you in the comments, see you on Instagram, and see you next week on Monday. What a great way to start our week. Mwah. Take care, beautiful soul. Bye-bye.